Today is finally the day I've completed every single Anniversary Battles event mission with free-to-play teams. The final mission we have to go through in today's video is the 7th anniversary stage beaten within 7 turns. And as you can tell from the thumbnail, it is with the help of Devilman. So I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into the run. All right, let's begin here. I am starting it on the second phase of the Tech Gods side. And that is because I was just rerunning the event until I hit Devilman's passive, which after a few tries, we finally got the 1% and taking out what I think is the hardest part of that whole challenge, which is the middle part. And it's just because they're super tanky and the typings are just not good for our team. So this was the easiest way to do it. Took us to turn 4 in order to get to the final phase of the Tech Blue. The reason why I chose this side is because of the fact that they're tech and we're using Terrifying Conquerors, which is one of the strongest free-to-play teams in the game for early battles like this, where you can got stacking up with a lot of the int unit. Intimar Jr. does a lot of damage, you know, for the first 5 turns of his appearance, which is very good since we only need 7 turns, which is awesome. So we are starting off with this phase. I Ghost Ushed it here so that I can obviously don't take any damage whatsoever. I do have 2 Ghost Ushers to use because the Devilman phase, I was able to get the attack for free. There was no attacks in the first slot, so I put Devilman in the first slot and he was able to get the passive skill, which is awesome, which is why I reset the app and then started recording. We were taking enough damage earlier into the first phase so that we were able to be low enough to transform, which is awesome. Because it is int, he's going to do a lot more damage as well, and we've already done a bar of damage to the Tech Blue Gods. So now we go through the Giant Form transformation. It's going to take us a while, but let me run down through the rest of the team if you didn't catch it all. We have the obviously Mar Jr. as the leader. He is Terrifying Conquerors and Giant Form leader. So that's what we're using. We got Hachiak in there. We got Barbity because he's a strong int unit and actually quite a nice support. Then we have the Tech DKP, which is a good linking partner for my Intimar Jr. Then I have the LR Dr. Wheelo, very strong unit, and he has like inbuilt criticals, which makes damage really nice. You just want to make sure you can beat the first phase within 2 turns at the least. Or, like, in this situation that I got, Devilman was in the 3rd slot. So, at least within... I guess you still have to beat it in 2 turns. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we get our next turn of the Intimar Jr. Giant Form there, which is good. Oh, good. I do have as the leader Metal Cooler Ella, which is a 120% extreme leader, which is awesome. And by the way, I had Hachiak transform into his giant form, I believe, in the first phase, just to guarantee some damage, since it's not always guaranteed that you can kill. It all depends on if Mar Jr. wants to do like quadruple super attacks in like the first turn, which I don't think he did at all. Again, this Mar Jr. is like one dupe, which is really annoying. I just can't find 100% friends to save my life, which is actually crazy. So, yeah, let him slap up, literally, the Tech Blue boys. And I believe we get the 3rd turn here as well. Oh, we haven't even gotten through the 3rd attack here. But this is all good chip damage. We definitely need it. We only have 1 Ghost Usher. I opted in Ghost Usher over Whizzes just because even a Whiz can't save Devilman if he needs to take a hit. So, yeah. Final 3rd turn, which is good. This is where, obviously, you want to set up some orbs to be real nice. And because we're under the 50% HP threshold as well, we'll have his active skill ready. And we did have Intimar Jr. in the first turn, so that meant that this is his final turn of like peak damage, which is perfect timing. Very, very perfect timing. And just with the first 2 turns and the Giant Form transformation, we're pretty much halfway through the final boss, which is good. And then our final super here. So many attacks. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I honestly think, like, extreme... It's cool that I can use extreme to, like, full advantage a lot of the times. Because, you know, it's always been super types for Dokkan. So when you can use extreme types better than super types, it's so satisfying. So here I just use the active skill in the second slot. Just because I wanted the most damage with the active skill. I believe in the second slot he does more damage. Because in the first slot, he at least needs to take a hit in order to do more damage. And so here is the AoE active skill, which obviously is not an AoE when you're versing one enemy. 5 million damage obviously disables the attack, but doesn't really matter because I ended up Ghost Ushering anyway. I actually didn't know you could Ghost Usher even though you Ghost Ushered in the previous turn, but I guess the giant form is like a little like barrier between the two. I was thinking about putting him in the first slot, but there was some sort of Twitter thread that I read, and I was like, I couldn't be bothered. I just put him safely in the second turn in order to get as, like, the max damage as possible. And then I was like, you know what? It would be cool if Devilman hit the back-to-back. It would be pretty sick. I've never seen it happen. I want to do that at one point in my Dokkan career. Just hit the double Devilman passive. It'd be so sick. Like 0.01% chance of actually happening. It would be a madness. It would be a madness. Piccolo got 2 supers only, and unfortunately we didn't get Devilman back to back. But he got a nice little crit, which is through his links. Now we have to deal with a no item turn here. I transform Barbary into Majin Vegeta. Hey! You might think he's bad, but holy, he is helpful, guys. I don't know about you. But he cooks. He's a good defensive unit, all right? So Majin Vegeta goes into the first slot here. Only one link, because obviously the links aren't the greatest. Double-checked on his passive skill, because I forgot how much ki he needed, and it was 15 to get the... was it damage reduction or whatever? I forgot. I really forgot his passive. But, yeah, it doesn't really matter about the finish skill. I'm just there for the tanking. 18 ki with Metal Cooler. He is going to be our, hopefully, our killer here. He's got Big Bad Bosses activated. Decent links as well. With Hachiak. Obviously, knowing that they weren't going to super would be nice. I put Hachiak first every day of the week. And then, you know... Metal Cooler, and then not have to worry about, you know, transforming into Barbary, but it was the most safest thing. And with that, with the additional from Metal Cooler, luckily got a critical, got the W right there. And that is the 7th anniversary down, which is every single mission. I have a full playlist of all the 8th anniversary missions or events that I've done, which includes all the missions. If you need any help, I've done the 8th anniversary way before then in, like, what, 5 turns or whatever it was. So, very cool. But that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you'd like to become a member, link in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.